some things together, chunks of memories still. We found things to do, stormy weather, long may you run, long may you run, long may you run, because these changes have come. The chroma shine in the sun, long may you run. It was back in my river in 1962 I last saw you alive, but we missed that shift on the long we climbed. Long may you run, long may you run, long may you run, although these changes have come. So much shining in the sun, long may you run. Maybe the beach bar got you now, with the waves singing Carolina, rolling down that empty ocean road, getting to the surf on time. Long may you run, long may you run, although these changes have come. With the chroma shining in the sun, long may you run. Jerry O'Hagan on the saxophone, John Duffy on the guitar.
All I can think is that the laptop cord wasn't quite in at the back, because it just shut itself off. It just went down like it's run out of power. I'm so sorry. But I've got the other laptop, so that's how I was able to message you. But actually, I mean, you know, it's amazing that that it's actually I guess there's a period of time where we can still keep going. Anyway, I'm so sorry. And at least it's usually TV. It happens, something goes wrong when TV's on. So anyway, long may you run, everybody. Long may we all run. But see, technology was so much easier, wasn't it? But God, imagine if this had happened when we didn't have all this. Imagine we'd have just spent so much more time on our own. Anyway, this is supposed to be building you up to a massive crescendo. Night, Ruth. You need to watch the rest of this, and because you'll like it. And I'm in trouble with myself because what I didn't do earlier, I didn't say happy birthday to Fraser, James Bissett's lad. I'm really sorry. It's tomorrow. It's coming up soon. You've got a big birthday. Well, it's the birthday before the big birthday. So happy birthday to you. And hope you're having a lovely time with your folks and and enjoying this shambles. But do you know what? It's not the first time that there's been a shambles. My next clip is actually called. It's called specifically Lion's Head Shambles. That's how big a shambles Acoustic Bliss is.
You're very welcome. If you're thinking, why is it so disorganised looking and chaotic, that's because that's what we excel in. And you may have noticed that half the equipment wasn't switched on before we started. The lights were on and off in the wrong place. That's a normal week. Something different every week, which is why people come. I like to think it's for the good music, but apparently it's not. It's the never knowing quite what's going to fall off in someone's hand next. It's a train crash, bus crash, and a car crash all at the same time, but punctuated by some really great. Whoa!
It wasn't me.
Neither of us touched it.
It was us.
All guilty.
Anyway, so little test for you at home. If you've got a music stand that you haven't used for a long time, just get it out and try and set it up quickly. So here we are. Thank you, Gordon. So we've got a whole team of people to make this shambles work. Mic number 2, please.
Hello.
I don't know if anybody saw Sandy McFadgen had put a comment on a few weeks ago about how much he liked Acoustic Bliss. I don't know if you're watching, Sandy, but he actually said that basically it's a fantastic evening, full of a lovely bunch of misfits. Really, is what he said. But he said he'd put his head in a lion's mouth for this bunch of misfits, is what he said. So thank you, Sandy. We're trying to get a lion organised for one night in the future. Bulldog's not big enough, I don't think. Have you seen he's got a head?
I'll bring.
So seemingly, our Sandy, I'd forgotten this. He did actually say that he loved Acoustic Bliss. It's fairly shambolic, obviously, but we're a group of misfits. All of us, a group of misfits, but he would put his head in a lion's mouth for this group of misfits. Now, so I wanted to play that just to remind us that this shambolicness is nothing new, and that's the problem with everything live, isn't it? Doing things live, if you've got pre-recorded, you can edit to your heart's content, and we will, and that's not what that's not what we do. And I wanted to play that because I wanted also to say that I saw something in the last couple of weeks, it might have been last week actually, that Sandy had put on about, because you may or may not know this, but Sandy doesn't drink anymore, and he's feeling better and happier and healthier for it, and he basically said how difficult it's going to be, because obviously he's a brilliant player and singer, but he's not going to be going into any bar anytime soon, because that's he's left that behind. And he said, but maybe apart from Acoustic Bliss, I would make an exception to go down the pub, and that meant so much to me. That really did, because I think those of you who are regulars, whether it's online or in person, you know what I mean. That's massive. And so that's even bigger than putting your head in a lion's mouth, I think. So thank you to Sandy. And on that score, haven't quite finished with it yet, but go on. This this is what we all need a little bit of.
Hello. Are we all right, Mark?
I've been thinking lately about the people I meet. Car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. Way my ankles hurt with shoes in my feet, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue, and we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. Then I'd go to town and drink and give the girls a pinch. I really don't think they ever noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue, and we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we're gonna make a big wish. We'll never have to do this again. Again, again. My very first job, I said thank you and please. Made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees, and they only gave me 50 cents an hour. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we're gonna make a big wish. We'll never have to do this again. Again, again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Thank you. It's about heroin overdose. It's about smack. I'm just singing about smack here on a Thursday night. My God, we're not getting rid of that one yet. Let's do the Broke Mondays. other side of town, with all them folks in the fancy cars and the roofs that folded down, and a young woman standing in the door of the house of all my friends. She said they moved away a while ago and not to knock her door again. I've broken windows in my house and an empty fireplace and a busted couch, broken window in my head, and I'm thinking to myself that I'm better off dead. And the poppin' opens up at 9. If I can wait that long, and they'll heave me out at 11 a.m. saying I've been there too long. So I'll get me some cold French table wine, and I'll head down our dear sign. As I hear there's a picture that burns down there, never seen it but they say it's grand. A broken window in my house and an empty fireplace and a busted couch, broken window in my head, and I'm thinking to myself that I'm better off dead. And I wonder where everything has gone, why I'm completely lost, because he hauled me off 3 years ago for seeing Alfred Nobel's ghost. He said, drink this wine, son, it's dynamite, try it on for size, and you can take my word for it, boy, I named the Nobel Prize. A broken windows, boy. He said, son, you can't tear off all your clothes and go screaming at the sky. But those naked folks there, I can't complain, they really made my day. They gave me salad rolls and some well-fried rolls, and they sent me on my way. I've broken windows in my house and an empty fireplace and a busted couch, broken windows in my head, and I'm thinking to myself that I'm better off dead. And I laid down in the estuary, got talking to a seal, and they told me about same winnings, cause that only seals could heal. He said this water's fine for swimming, man, if you're a seal it's cool and clear. But if you tarry too long in the water, boy, they'll drag you out of the big idea. There's broken windows in my house, an empty fireplace and a busted couch, broken windows in my head, and I'm thinking to myself that I'm better off dead. Broken windows in my house and an empty fireplace and a busted couch, broken windows everywhere I go. Yeah, broken windows everywhere I go. Ain't it so? Thank you.
Sandy McFadden. Yeah. We'd all put our heads in the lion's head, wouldn't we? I think, if push came to shove. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, thank you very much. I can't believe, I can never believe how quickly it goes. I never. I'm a little bit disturbed because the last couple of weeks, it's actually been still pretty light when I've shut up shop, and tonight it's on the turn, so that's I'm not happy about that, but anyway, we've had a beautiful evening. Thank you so much, and I haven't finished. I've got one last thing, and this is a great place to finish, and I just want to thank you all once again, because unbelievably it's a lot of weeks we've been doing this together, and yeah, all sorts and all that and everything and stuff. So on that note, let me gather my thoughts and see if I can line up without too much to my final act of the evening. I'm going to run over a little bit. I was actually typing, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say, because Tiff has been talking about things like not seamless, right? Not seamless at all. Okay, right. So I was in my excitement, I clicked a button. So hands away. Right. So last week we had a bit of a moonshiner fest, because we went from the prototype through to Tiff's moonshiner, and then to Steve Duncan's, and then to mentioning my Cabot's got a the sort of the most recent version iteration of the moonshiner. And anyway, Tiff, somebody messaged this week at a Zoom meeting, and he wants to come and build a guitar when we're open enough to do that again, and he wants to build a moonshiner. And we said, well, have you got any idea what you would like? And he sent a picture, and it was your guitar, and what he said was, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I want to make something like this. And so it lovely, and I'm so glad that beautiful thing still we still get to see it, because some guitars go away. Ken's beautiful Kid Cairo guitar is in Australia, so I doubt very much whether we'll see or lay hands on that again. But anyway, thank you all once again. We're part of this really bizarre, shambolic, lovely, beautiful family, and very good it is too. So our last act tonight, I don't need to introduce it, because you may have heard him introducing himself already, but here we go. I'm going to try and line it up again. So here we are. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Oh no, there's a rumour, we're looking at August now. I heard a rumour today. I'm going to speak to Bob next week. I'm going to go see him. There's a rumour that it's August now, for singing, dancing and all that kind of stuff. So we'll keep you posted. But hey, we'll carry on streaming whatever. So my last act tonight, this raises my spirits. It's a good way to finish. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you next week.
Goodness, my name is on the screen. I'm also recording this in the video. Hello, I'm Craig Scott. I sing everything. I don't really. I'm Craig Scott. Thanks for having me. It's a nice wee place. Going to sing a few tunes. Going to start off with a wee cover. It's a cover of a song by Pokey Lafarge. It's called Close the Door. Just start this off with this, and then we'll kick out another wee couple of songs. Thanks again for having me. Hope you're all having a good time. This is called Close the Door. Just close the door. Close the door. Don't let that doctor come in. Close the door. Lock it tight. Got no money for the doctor tonight. It's 3 weeks I spent in the hospital. Left me with a stack of bills. Sky high. I'll never be able to pay them. I know. started to stay there at night. La 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 la. So tell me why, please tell me why we must pay for the things that we need. When a doctor gets richer off me each day, I barely have no money to eat. So I'll never go to the doctor no more, no matter how sick I get. No doctor will ever get my door, 'cause I work too damn hard for that. La 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 la. Just to take some blood. What he claimed was not red but green. Yeah, man, he took all that he could. So close the door, close the door. Don't let that doctor come in. I said close the door, lock it tight. I got no money for the doctor tonight. Thanks very much. Put that awfully far away there. Thank you. I'm going to do a wee song of my own next. It's a bit jazzy as well. This is a song I wrote for my wife. It's a perpetual apology to all the things I've done wrong and probably will still do wrong. It's called I Beg Your Pardon. Sorry as I were not that easy when all things are said and done. So I come up with a theory to get them all out at once. I'm gonna sing them in my song, hopefully I get you on my side. So don't you believe me?
Said, won't you come with me, my darling? Said, won't you forgive me? Well, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. Yeah, 'cause it's always fun and games for someone has to come and pick up the blame. All that time I'm taking up the blame for when else you would stay. And you know that I love you, honey, and I know that you love me too. And I know that I'll spend my days just making sure that I'm right for you. So won't you forgive me for all the stupid things I've done? Well, yeah, won't you come with me, my darling? Said, won't you forgive me? Oh yeah, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. Well, I beg your pardon, I beg your pardon. Ooh. Thank you.
Town of Air, Statue Square, Bliss Bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass to live music and friends pass, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, Ben Bob singing bar, and Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing Bob.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars on 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars on 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars on 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7. Bailey
Thank